Springfield, Massachusetts, and hello, we're at the Oak Grove Cemetery. It was made in 1881 in the garden style. It's also called a rural style, away from all the action in the city. Now the city, from that point, probably grew up around here. So this would have been on farmland and no houses around. Now, we're looking at the beautiful entrance gate. And the gate has lots of pieces, including wrought iron pieces covering the pedestrian entrance and the car entrance, and they're very nice. And the walls swing outwards, but of course the attraction is either two pedestrian gates or the big car gate. They're beautifully made. You can tell that's long metal brown stone, mined only in the next town to the south. On the front side, it tells you it's the Oak Grove Cemetery, 1884. The gate was made 3 years after the cemetery was made. Now, if you look on the top, on this side, you can see lots of ornamentation. On the other side, it has a unique feature, though, because on the other side, it has the Greek capital letters Alpha and Omega. And what that means is Alpha is the first letter of the Greek alphabet, Omega is the last letter of the Greek alphabet. And so what they're trying to say is that this cemetery is the birth and the death place. It's the birth of a new life and the death of your earthly life. So having Alpha and Omega is very symbolic. So I hope you spot those on the front side. Now there's one incredible feature. I don't know why it's there, but if you look at it, the gate's not symmetric because they put above it what looks to be part of a burial stone. Why would they do that? That's very strange. An old-time burial stone. It's only on one side. It's on the right side as you come into the cemetery, and the left side as you leave it. And so it's kind of hard to understand why they'd have such a piece. Are they trying to put decorations up? Did it have something in there at one point? It was very unusual. So I hope you come visit the cemetery. We have many stops within inside of it, and so this could be your starting point. And the whole cemetery itself is quite gorgeous. And we're going to turn around just to point towards the chapel. And the reason why is because that chapel is really the start of the cemetery. A lot of people are buried to the right side of it, and the chapel in the middle is an old-time holding tomb converted into a chapel area. So they've done a great job, and you can see the winding roads of a typical garden-style cemetery. And we're going to have many stops within inside of it. I hope you visit every one of them. The last thing to point out, there is a maintenance building to our immediate left. Okay, and so if you visit here, make sure you do all my stops, and I hope you see much more than it takes. It takes hours and hours and hours to go through the cemetery. Thank you.